Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. I'm Cheryl, this is Tibble Full of Joy, and as you can tell, we are not in my kitchen today. Again, we are out and thought I would bring you guys along with me. I'm gonna head into my favorite store and see what kind of clearance deals I can find. Then we're gonna hit up a couple of the thrift stores around here. Let's do some thrifting together. Let's see if we can find anything fun, anything we can't live without. Not looking for anything specific, but just looking to see what they have out there. I have not visited our thrift stores in quite a while, and I have two that are just down the road from my house. But first we're gonna go check out Fred Meyer, see what kind of clearance deals they've got, because they've always got some amazing things going. I'm not sure because this is right after the first of the month. We're only on the, what is it? We're the beginning of July. And so I'm not sure. They probably have already cycled through some of their thrift stuff or their clearance things, but we'll go in and see what we can find in there, friends. So let's hit the store. The produce section was a little bit crazy, but we got 4 of these. We've got these before: the grapes, blueberries, sea salt, almonds, and sharp cheddar cheese. 4 of those for $1.80. This little veggie tray for $1.12. 4 bags of red potatoes for $1 each. And these 3 bags of peppers are $1 a piece, and then a big bag of poblano peppers for $1. So they've got some more of this Wagyu ground beef for $4.90. I'm gonna grab a couple more of those to put in my freezer. These are a great deal. I don't think I'm gonna get one though. I've got plenty of pot roast in my freezer, but that's a great deal. This looks fun. For $8.64 hibachi style. I think we're gonna grab this one. Don't see any of our favorite these pork tenderloins. These are the ones that I used for the pulled pork this last weekend. They were super good, but I don't see any of those on clearance. I do have the ribs buy one get one free, but we've already got some in our freezer. Oh, some chorizo. We don't see that on clearance very often. I'm gonna grab these. Yeah, I am, thank you. We have some nice steaks and stuff, but we don't need any more steaks. Grabbing another package of these wonton wrappers. I found a great recipe that I'll share with you guys later that uses these. All right, friends, it was a little crazier in there than I thought. I ran into my sister-in-law and my niece in there, and they don't like to be filmed, so I wasn't filming while got to hang out with them a little bit in the grocery store. It was kind of fun. So we are gonna head over and get gas really quick because I've got points to use for fuel. So I'm gonna fill up because we have a road trip tomorrow. We are headed to go pick up our camper van. I'm super excited about that. Over in Sun River, it's going to be a beautiful day for a trip. I'm on E. I need to get gas. Then we're going to hit a couple of thrift stores on the way home. And let's just see what we can find, friends. Friends, it pays to shop at Fred Meyer, our local Kroger store. We get points for every dollar we spend. And I just got 90 cents off a gallon of gas. Gas right here, regular unleaded, is running at $3.56 a gallon. So that means I got it for $2.56 a gallon, which is amazing. And so that's going to really help out with the trip tomorrow to go over and get the van. made it to our first stop. We are going into Goodwill. We're going to check and see what they've got in here. Sometimes they have some good stuff. Sometimes they don't. It just depends. I have noticed though that Goodwill is kind of high priced on a lot of their stuff. So I don't typically buy a lot in here, but sometimes you do find some good deals. So let's just head in there and see what we can find. Lots of air fryers in here. You always find such neat little gadgets in here. It's an interesting Christmas tree. Don't think we need that though. $7.99 for a pair of jeans with that. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. It is super loud in here today, friends. I apologize for the noise. Well, friends, after about 10 minutes of being in there and listening to some little kids scream at the top of their lungs the entire time I was in there, making it hard to film, making it hard to even focus and look at stuff, I just decided that was my cue to leave. And so I didn't get anything. I did kind of look for some jeans, but as I showed you guys, $8 for a pair of jeans that already have the crotch of them worn. They're probably gonna last maybe a month, and the crotch of those jeans is gonna rip out the rest of the way, and you just spent $8 on a pair of pants. So that was, yeah, I was like, no thank you. So we're gonna head to another thrift store just up the road and see if we can find anything there. I really wish that we had more independent thrift stores versus like all we really have around here is Goodwill and St. Vincent de Paul. That's the only two that we really have. And I wish we had more independent thrift shops. We just don't in this area. I don't know why, but we just don't. So makes it a little bit hard to thrift, you know, when you can't find stuff. So we're gonna head to this next store and let's go see if we can find anything fun there. Hopefully we don't have another screaming kid in the store, and we can take a few minutes and just kind of check all the things out and see what they've got, see if we can find something, and maybe we'll go back to Goodwill another day and have better luck. But we're gonna head to St. Vinny's and let's go see if we can find anything there. right, friends, we made it to St. Vinny's. It looks a little less busy here than it was at Goodwill. Hopefully we'll find something fun. So far, I haven't found anything, as you can see. So maybe we're just going to be stuck with the deals we got at Fred Meyer. Who knows? But let's go check it out. I immediately come and check out the Oregon Duck stuff when I walk into a thrift store, because it is always so expensive. A lot of times we can find some good stuff here at the thrift stores, but not very often. Nothing that'll fit me. Well, friends, doing a video in St. Vinny's didn't work either. My husband called me while I was in there, and today was not my day to thrift, apparently, because I was not finding anything. There was nothing that I couldn't live without. We had the Screaming Baby at Goodwill. At St. Vinny's, there was a lady that was in there that was just being difficult with everybody that was getting around her. I mean, people trying to look up the aisles, see what's going, see what they have down there, and she's blocking the aisle with her cart. She doesn't want to move. She's getting cranky, and I'm like, I understand it's getting hot here, people, but let's not be cranky. So, friends, I just got home. I need to get these groceries in the house. I've got stuff that needs to get in the fridge. I'm going to lay everything out so you guys can see what we picked up on our shopping trip to Fred Meyer, all the clearance deals that we got. I grabbed a few things because I am making dinner tonight again for the youth group. It's once a month I do that for our youth group at our church. I cook dinner for them. Tonight it is something that they love. It is mac and cheese and chicken strips and a veggie tray. I found a veggie tray on clearance, which is perfect because they're going to eat it tonight anyway. So why spend $20 when you don't have to? So we're going to get all these things in the house, get it laid out, let you guys see what we picked up on our clearance haul or our grocery trip to Fred Meyer. And I am going to go sit down and relax for a little bit before I have to make the mac and cheese and get that ready to go. I have to be at the church at 6 for the kids to eat dinner. So let's get in the house. Let's get these groceries set out so you guys can see what we got. We got everything laid out so you guys can see what we picked up today on our quick little trip to Fred Meyer. Yes, we did go to a couple of thrift stores. We didn't find anything, and I just don't have the patience for it today. I guess that's the problem. So I'm gonna flip you guys around, let you see what we got. We got some incredible clearance deals. These are gonna be super good, super helpful later. And they also had some really good sales on some things. We went ahead and grabbed some of those things, just things that we like to have on hand all the time for emergencies, whatever reason. We just like to have those things on hand. Ignore my husband's Gatorade. We're leaving for a trip tomorrow morning, so we're packing Gatorade for him. My table is full of some things that need to go with us tomorrow. As I said earlier, we're gonna go pick up our camper van that we bought. We're super excited. We feel so blessed that we found this one. It's exactly what we wanted. it's gutted, it's ready for us to build it and do all the things that we want to with it and make it our own. So we're excited about that. So I'm trying to get things ready to go. So we're taking off super early in the morning, probably like 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. We're gonna take off and go get it. And so we're excited. So friends, let's flip you guys around. Let's show you what we picked up on the sales and with clearance. All right, so I'm gonna start off with just the non-clearance items, but these were sale items. So they had their cake mixes, the Pillsbury, on sale, 4 for $5. So I grabbed 2 strawberry, 1 yellow cake, and 1 devil's food in the back. They also had their Simply Salads on sale for $1.99, I think it was. I like to have those on hand. They're great to add a whole bunch of veggies to. Great summer veggie salads. Those are perfect. So I grabbed a couple of those. As I said, I'm doing chicken strips and mac and cheese for the kids at the youth group tonight. So I grabbed a couple of bags of chicken strips, grabbed a couple bottles of ranch. I grabbed a regular ranch for the kids for the chicken strips tonight, and a Parmesan ranch because I am making us sandwiches to bring with us on the trip tomorrow. Grabbed some shredded cheddar jack cheese, a loaf of the bakery's, almost lost my lettuce, their sourdough bread, that's what I was trying to think of. So I grabbed a loaf of that to make our sandwiches tomorrow, as well as some iceberg lettuce and some ham. We have plenty of cheese in the fridge, so I didn't need to get any. They had their pasta, their Knorr pasta sides on sale. So we grabbed a cheesy cheddar, a chicken, a cheddar broccoli, and an Alfredo. These are great to add veggies to, add meat, and make a one-pot kind of meal. I'll show you guys those later. Grabbed 3 boxes of Shell's pasta so we can make our mac and cheese this afternoon, as well as some Velveeta. And the ham, we grabbed that so that we can make our sandwiches. And I believe that is all the regular non-clearance items. So now let's look at all the clearance items. So they had these bags of potatoes. I grabbed 4 of these. They were $1 a bag, which is incredible. I like to chop those up, put them in freezer bags, and they're ready for me to make hash browns when I'm ready. Same with the bell peppers. They had this pack of orange bell peppers. They had this one that has a green and an orange. They had this one that has an orange bell pepper. Looks like a big, not sure what that chili is. And then a green bell pepper. And then there was a bag of the poblano peppers. So those are all going to be getting chopped up and going in my freezer. They had a German chocolate cake mix back there that the box is smashed on. I don't care. I'm not eating the box. So for $1.14, I like to have those cake mixes on sale when I want to make something special for the youth group, or if I'm, doing something last minute, we have last minute company or whatever. I like to have those cake mixes on sale or on hand for whatever. And if I can get them on sale, that's even better. They had a 6-pack of this Welch's grape juice, the 6 little bottles for $2.45. That was an incredible deal. So we grabbed that. These were the stir fries that I was telling you guys about. This is a hibachi style beef stir fry with noodles. It comes with the meat, comes with the veggies and the noodles. So I think we're gonna have this one tonight for dinner, or maybe this one. I don't know. They both look so good. So this one was $6.50. This is an Asian style chicken stir fry kit. Has the veggies, the already cooked chicken, the noodles, and your stir fry sauce. So we'll be having one of those tonight for dinner, and I'll bring you guys along so you can see when we make that. They had some mixed nuts, which these are going to go in the bag for tomorrow for our trip because these are great protein, good snack. $4.47 for this bag. These normally are about $12. I got this for the youth group tonight. I'm going to go ahead and put this out there for their dinner with their mac and cheese and chicken strips. It was on clearance for $8.09. Usually these things are about 15 bucks. So this will be just some veggies for them to enjoy with their dinner tonight. I grabbed 2 of these. I never see chorizo on clearance ever. So when they had these on there for $2.19 a piece, I snagged the only 2 they had because I love chorizo in all kinds of things. This is some of the Sabra singles guacamole. They looked okay. July 12th is the date. We will certainly eat all of these before then. So there's 2 4-packs here. They were $3.36 a piece. We grabbed some of this bread. Let's turn this around. So it's a croissant bread, and they say it's used to make French toast or grilled cheese sandwiches. And I just saw an incredible grilled cheese sandwich that I want to try. So I think we'll be using this bread for that, but I will put it in the freezer just so it stays fresh. I grabbed another pack of the wonton wrappers. They were on sale for $1.38. I have a recipe that I want to share with you guys that uses these. So I'm going to go ahead and do those probably in the next week or so. They had some more of the Wagyu ground beef for $4.90 a pound, which is super cheap because it's about 15 bucks a pound at the grocery store. These were, I've never used these, but I always need wipes in my car because you just never know. So these were on sale. They're a plant-based rose water good wipes for $1.26. And so I was happy to find those and get those. We're also taking these on our trip tomorrow. Only 2 of them. We got 4, but we're only bringing 2. $1.80. My husband's had these before and he really enjoyed them. It's blueberries, red grapes, almonds, and cheddar cheese. And they are super good, he said. So they only had 4. I grabbed the only 4 they had, and we're gonna use these for our trip tomorrow, as well as these veggies. This little veggie pack was $1.12. That'll be a great little snack for us on the road. So we're gonna bring that with us. They had some of the Bob Evans single mac and cheese for $1.44. So I grabbed one of those, figured we could try that one night for dinner. And I tried the Bob Evans. If you guys missed that video, I did a KFC bowl and I used the Bob Evans mashed potatoes. They had this one for $1.88. I went ahead and grabbed that because hubby is already asking for those bowls again. So I'm gonna have to make some more. And I missed this. Just a can of evaporated milk. That's to make the mac and cheese this afternoon for the youth group. So friends, that is what we got on our clearance haul from Fred Meyer, which is our local Kroger store. Lots of great clearance things over here that are going to be super helpful and super delicious. Things to make food for the youth group tonight, and some great things to have on hand for emergency guests. All right, friends, thank you guys so much for coming shopping with me today and checking out what we're getting on our clearance deals at Fred Meyer. We picked up some great things. We got some things that we need to have on hand for just whatever. We're going into summer months, and I like to have cake mixes on hand because we're always having last minute company. And I like to have those things because I can whip up a super easy dump cake if I want to. I can whip up some cupcakes if I want to. There's all kinds of things that you can do with those cake mixes. And so I love having those on hand. The pasta salads, those are great to have as a quick side. I love putting fresh summer veggies in those things and making a delicious pasta salad to go with chicken or fish or even a burger, you know, whatever. So all these things are super useful. Super excited to have all of these things. We're going to get all of this cold stuff put away, get all of this meat in my freezer. That's where it's going to go because I don't want any of this stuff going bad, because since they are on clearance, that means they're close to the expiration date. So they need to be used up or frozen. So we're going to get all of this stuff in our freezer, get all of the other things put away. And friends, I'm tired. I'm ready to go sit down and relax for just a little bit this afternoon before I need to get in the kitchen and start making the mac and cheese, get the chicken strips heated up for the kids, and get to the church by 6 so those kids can eat. They're going to be hungry. So friends, thank you guys again so much for spending time with me, coming and shopping with me, seeing what I'm getting, see the deals that we're getting at Fred Meyer. Hope you guys are finding some great deals out there where you guys live. If you're finding some great deals someplace, let me know in the comments what you guys are getting good deals on, because I love hearing a good clearance deal. I am now addicted. My sister-in-law said, "You found your new hobby," and I said, "Yes, I did," because it's a great hobby. It's saving us money because we're getting all of these things that we're going to use, and it's just going to be perfect. I'm glad that we found these little snacks because these are going to be great. I had a thought this morning, pack a lunch for us, because I don't want to stop and spend $40 on lunch when we're coming back from picking up the van. I would rather have lunch with us. We can stop at a beautiful park someplace, maybe bring you guys along and let you see another beautiful park in our area, have some lunch together, and then hit the road and come back the rest of the way. Good way to save some money is to not go out to eat, but to bring your stuff with you. So that's what we're going to do. So friends, thank you guys so much for joining me. It means so much to me that you guys take time out of your day to come and see what I'm doing, come spend time with me, come shopping with me. I've got some fun recipes, as you can see, some things we're going to be doing together. So don't miss those videos. If you have not yet hit that subscribe button, I would love to have you a part of my YouTube family. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every time we upload a new video. And friends, we will talk to you guys in the comments. Have a great day and God bless.